Hello, this is Krenstar, and last video I talked about Bitwig 4 and Reason Plus. I talked a whole lot about Reason Plus and the reason why you're looking at it, but I really didn't show the integration with Bitwig. Kind of lacked in that one. I talked a little bit about it, but realistically didn't say a whole much. Reason, the Plus or Reason 12. Is available in a plugin format to any DAW, not just Bitwig, but any DAW. Really cool. Kind of like FL Studio does it too, where they allow you to use parts of it inside other DAWs in case that you don't have it. So realistically, this is reason why I was saying, well, hey, Reason Plus can go into Bitwig because you don't actually have to use the Reason Plus DAW to get there. So in this video I'm gonna show a couple of cool little tricks and things that you could do with the integration between Reason Plus and Bitwig. What I would call a practical use. Get to play around with some of the instruments and show some things. So first and foremost, I actually want to load in the MIDI tools. Go with the baseline generator here and show a little bit of the interaction between the baseline generator, what it produces in MIDI, and then how it can power Bitwig instruments. So dragging and dropping, I got the baseline generator going, and you see that there's a MIDI out down here that automatically gets put in there if you just have the player, the Reason player. And so what this does is that when you hit run, you don't hear any noise, but you can see the yellow going, meaning that there's MIDI coming. And you can see the yellow me here, that means MIDI is going out. So if we go and load something, let's say something Bitwig. So we want like phase 4. So right now I got the baseline generator in here. I got it routing to the phase 4 with the ambient strings setting. So if I hit run, and of course it's running. Awesome. One of the things that, of course, it's cool that you can do is that everything in Reason has a setting, and looks like a god-awful amount of good settings to mess with in here. Tons of them. But one of the cool things is you can mess around, and it uses these on-beat, off-beat modulations. So these right here, you can sit here and move them, and it changes the pattern that you're using, so that you can go in Bitwig, go to here, and let's say steps. And why would you want to do this? Not sure, but you can give a little bit of variance. And give a different pattern to what you're playing. That's pretty cool. You can also adjust the octaves. And so the octaves here, so we can have the octave change along with. So a lot of the modulation possibilities along with Bitwig will allow you to modulate a lot of the settings, and it's true with this and a lot of the different players. A lot of the different settings in Reason can be modulated within Bitwig to allow you to have some variance and produce, like, just the player alone here is allowing me to produce sort of pseudo random or melody lines that probably wouldn't be done naturally. But again, it's shooting out MIDI. So one of the things that I was doing was I was saying, hey, I want to record it. So what you can do is you can have the thing reroute. So I'm going to go here and say reroute to instrument 3. Actually, I think this one's fine. Okay, the Reason Rack plugin here, so I can actually drop something on here, and it's coming from the Reason Rack on here, or I can just remove it and hit record, and it's recording the MIDI my baseline generator is playing. So pretty cool, and that's just a player. Um, like I said, there's tons of other types of things that you can do. So let's remove this. Let's put it back on master. It is. Let's just remove this track, delete it, and let's go with phase 4 since we're there already. All right, and then so one of the things I talked about is that there's effects on there. So let's go back to Reason. They have this plugin effect. That what it's supposed to intend is that you're supposed to put it in your effects chain, which usually comes after your instruments, and then you can sit there and add effects that are in Reason, like say the retro transformer, and add those effects that like the eerie type of thing. And that's just off of the phase 4. So here, let me go to the. Spooky. Anyway, so you can have all of your effects after the instrument. So if you want to add in more stuff, like say like a delay, and not that Bitwig already has this type of things, but you can add all your processing stuff like here, and then go into the dual pitch shifter. Nope, hit the wrong button. Or Da Vinci. Anyways, so you get the polarity, you get all the different types of effects from Reason after your effects. Let's see, and there's a ton of them in here. Get that one. There's a slight delay that this echo is causing that between the time I hit the button, and I'm recording this over Parsec, which is basically I'm remoting into my music station from another computer. So there's a really weird lag on there, and it's a couple of seconds, so it's throwing me off. But realistically, you got the ability to use Reason as a effects plugin and use all the effects on your normal Bitwig devices. So obviously, pretty cool little thing there. And then of course you got all of the presets that you set up. The just ton of presets. of the echo and everything that I added on in there. So there's pulverizer, there's the echo, there's the automatic, so I can sit there and mess with the transform and be able to modulate the transform using the built-in modulators on Bitwig. So we can go this way and we go, hey, do this. All right, and then let me pop this up and let me do. And as you can see, this transform knob is moving by itself along with the randomization thing here. And I got it set to every bar, so let's turn it down to maybe half a bar. And now this thing should be moving a bunch. So now I got the dirt. Now I'm modulating based upon my key press and the 80 attack, okay, sustain release type of thing functionality. So that's being modulated. Overall, pretty cool. Really, really, really cool to be able to do that. You got of course the things in here that you can make combinators and do like more macros to be able to work with this. But you can slap on all these devices and then modulate it within the Bitwig modulator all day, every day. And it'll work with all your other type of stuff. So you can mess around, mix and match the different effects with the different Bitwig devices in there. Or one of the other things is take like the Bitwig type of instruments here. And just use your normal effects, your Bitwig effects on here. So, like your reverb. Delay plus. Where's my Bitwig delay? Oh, there it is. This thing's a monster, by the way, in the sounds it can produce. So I got most of the echoes and the delay here set up that's actually causing most of the actual sound. And all of the additional type of stuff is all Bitwig doing it. But Reason is doing the original sound. So another way you can use the Reason is just originate some sound and then use Bitwig to do the rest of the effects processing. Overall, there's a lot of different ways of using Reason Plus along with Bitwig in doing your musical or sound design experience journey. A lot of different ways of doing it, using it with all of the different components in here. And there's probably a lot more that I'm not showing, but I kind of wanted to make a companion video to yesterday's because to the previous videos because I talked a lot about the features of Reason but didn't really show them in use in Bitwig, and it got too late. And yesterday, or the day after I recorded it, I was thinking like, oh hey, I really didn't show it being integrated into Bitwig well. I talked a lot about it, but I could have been talking about the DAW instead of how it worked in Bitwig. So wanted to create this additional video. If you're still interested and you're still listening, you might want to take a better look at it or a deeper look at it than what I'm showing, because it is really wild in Bitwig with the amount of flexibility and the awesomeness that it can do. That's pretty cool sound. I like that. Up to. Kind of sounds like a. Anyway, okay, I need to stop playing around with it. If you still listening, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video.